Hey, what's happening, you guys and gals of Dallas here today with just a quick talk about note enclosures and what I feel is like a really cool trick that we've actually done in a ton of licks that I've gone over on this channel, but I just kind of want to remind you of that trick and how you can use just that piece of that, what's been in lots of licks, and just kind of lift that idea and use that however you want. And the idea of note enclosure, which is really all that means, is let's stick in D. I've been doing all my videos in D today, so let's just stick in D. We're on our 12th fret here, and let's just stick with our cowboy pentatonic scale. So as a bass, because we're gonna do a lot more here. So let's take my favorite note enclosure, which is gonna be playing this major third here, right? I love, like let's say we're playing over a major blues, right? So we can play minor or major pentatonic, right? So let's say we're doing our major pentatonic thing here. So you have your third here on your G string, your 11th fret on your G string. I love to play ahead of that on 12, behind that on 10, and back to 11. And when you're playing fast, so I'm trying to kind of contextualize it a little bit in just a phrase or two there, but you get my point. It just adds a cool little effect, like a jazzy little effect. We also did this like in like a minor key lick that I did earlier. Like let's do it in D minor here. So like I went, and we did that lick before. And what's cool about that one is that does a couple different enclosures. Like on your high E string, I'm sorry, you have 11. I'm sorry, you have 10, 9, up to 12. Back to 10. So you're actually not enclosing it, and you could do either one. Or so you can either choose the next note in the scale, or if that is a whole step, if that's two notes, then you can just do the note next to it to give it a little more of like an exotic kind of sound, right? So like instead of, which still gives it a little bit of a eerie-ish kind of vibe, but gives it even more of one, right? Subtle, but a thing. Now this one, it's all half steps and it's in scale. Now the important thing is that you play the note first, right? So let's go back to the major one. Or in this case, this one. Like you don't want to go, like, I mean you can, but my point is like the whole point of the note enclosure is you play the note first, then you play above and below and back to the note, right? And then once again, you can toy with whether or not that next note is the next note in scale, or if you want to adjust that. So in other words, there's options here, right? You guys know how much I love options. So anyway, you guys get the point, and you can do this all over the neck, all in different ways, and this is an endless idea, but just I wanted to remind you of that idea that we've had in other licks, and I want you to just take that idea and lift that and toy with it and do your own thing with it. Cool. Hope I kept that relatively short today. Much love, you guys. As always, like, subscribe, share if you'd be so kind. I'll see you on the flip. Much love, you guys. Later.